Hello guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory Part 21. We are flying through it now with fast colours. We're starting off by putting my team together for the Bundesliga. I know what you're thinking. Are you changing? Are you seriously just going to go and change your team right now to a downgrade? As you saw, it was pretty awful team. We actually end up winning this game about 4-0 in the end. But I'm going to explain myself, even though I've spoiled the game. We're playing some Div Rivals for these icon swap cards. I included this one in because it was a good game. I got some low drivens done to get this Jack-O-Lantern or something ball for the Scream promo, Edin Dzeko. You get a ball from it. I thought I might as well go for it. Might as well try and get Dzeko on the way. He's not his main priority at the moment. Although, hopefully, if we get some free time, we will get him. I've just put some of this gameplay in just to entertain you. My internet wasn't the best at the time of recording this. It was going on and off. So yeah, I was losing some games. So you might see my record slipper if it's just included in the video. My record in the top corner. You'll see it's gone down. It's probably getting even worse by the day. I'm losing more games, even though we had a good FUT Champs yesterday. Which will carry on today. You'll see where I finish. Just wait, just watch this. Some packs to come here. We get a Prime Electrums pack or something like that, and we end up getting a board, which is always good. You love to see it. French left midfielder from Atletico Madrid. It's not the best board, but you still love to see a board from a free pack, untradeable. Thomas Lamar. Here we are finally getting into FUT Champs. I left you off at about 10 and 4, 5, something like that. We're doing pretty well at the moment. We end up, I've cut a couple of goals out of these games. There was loads of goals, so I just thought I'd include the best ones and the worst ones, stuff like that, where Alisson just should have dived. He phased through Luke Shaw on the wing. He ran in from the wing, and Luke Shaw is costing me so many games at the moment. And you'll see later on, as you'll see by the title, we're making some new additions. We've got 4 players to come in this episode. And I'll probably say, as the video goes on, they get bigger. And yeah, I think you'll be able to see by the thumbnail who some of them are. And as I've just said, Luke Shaw isn't the best player for me at the moment. But the big player will be at the end, along with the squad battle rewards, which are the squad battle rewards what are thrown in this game. Speaking of throwing, we threw that game away against a Hull City fan, which isn't the best because I'm a Grimsby fan and the rivals. So you win some, you lose some. This guy just beats me. I rage quit in that game. I know I always go on about other people rage quitting, but I actually do rage quit a lot. I do it just to be time efficient, really. I know there's coins to be had there. If it's in the second half, I usually don't rage quit. This game was an annoying one. This guy was just a tricky player to play against. And here we go. We go and do it. We go by an Andy Robertson for 60k. I know what you're thinking. That's a bit of a waste of money. He's only a left back. He's not going to be around the team a bit. He's not going to be involved in goals. Not going to really help as much. I mean, he's not a centre back, which is the main priority. You'll see. We getting another defender, and that's a bit of a spoiler for the end. But yeah, I think I needed a left back. I mean, I spent 25k on a right back in Aurier. I've got 2 good centre backs. Well, one that's gonna get replaced, which it wasn't the best. After I lose that game, I go and do these SBCs, and the rest of the team, I'd say, is sufficient. So we spent not much at all at this team. I think it was like 2 or 3k. I just missed it. I think it wasn't much at all. I actually regret putting Miranda in there as well. I wish I would have used him for the Chinese Super League squad battles icon swaps, which was a pain in the ass to do. That was just the hardest thing I've ever done in my life on FIFA. This team costs us about 16k. So we've got Carlos Vela coming in, and we've got Victor Osimhen. And if you look at my team, just look at my bench. My bench is probably better than my main team at the moment. I mean, the cards, I just love looking at them. All these cards, we're down to about 800 coins, should I say, which is the lowest we've been on in ages. But we step it up. We start selling stuff on the trade pile. I just couldn't bear seeing it that low. and we go ahead and complete these screen promo objectives, which I'm loving the concept of them, giving us more objectives to do. I made a couple of coins off Man United and Arsenal players for the SBC, so that was always a good thing. Making a few K from that, and I like what they're doing with these, but I feel like they've just decreased the pack weight or something with these. I'm just not getting good players from them. As you can see, Denia there from Leon, who we pack again later on. You don't really want to see that. He's not the best of players to pack from a pack. I want to be seeing him walk out soon. I haven't had one of them in ages. You'd probably consider Wijnaldum as one, and Bergwijn was one, but he was an inform. He wasn't high rated. I want to see a high rated player. We haven't had one since Handanovic, who is sitting in the club waiting for me to do the Serie A icon swaps, and then we're going to probably use him in an SBC. There's the Sarri SBC that looks amazing, which I'm probably going to try. We've got a while on that, so I'm probably going to wait until most of the SBCs calm down and player prices decrease a little, or maybe just after his squad battle rewards and foot champs rewards come in on Thursday, which hopefully will be recorded for you then. This guy, the team he had, he scored straight away and I just rage quit. That wasn't being time efficient, that was just me being annoyed. I didn't want to play against that guy. He looked pretty decent. We go ahead and score a beautiful goal there, and as you can hear, my phone goes off in the background, which isn't the best thing. Ndombele, I mean, he's got 60 odd shooting, and he goes and scores goals like that for me all the time. You just absolutely love to see it. I love saying that phrase because you just love to see it. This guy pegs us back, and then in the last couple of minutes, with his absolute beast team, Lewandowski scores. I hope that guy is regretting his life by getting that Lewandowski when there's a new 90 rated one out. If you're watching this, that's what you get. This guy was probably another tricky one. It's just hard to play against some of these players, especially when your defenders are doing stuff like this. I mean, I'm happy with the way I played this weekend, but in all honesty, I could have done so much better cutting out mistakes. I mean, some of these goals just walking through my defence. We get a penalty with Vea. I completely mess it up, but you win some, you lose some. That just goes in. His keeper probably screaming at his screen for his keeper to save that. We get a completely fluke goal in the 118th minute to win that one. Yeah, love to see it. And Marcus Rashford still delivering the goods. But someone who isn't is Socrates. I mean, it basically cost us that. I'm going to blame him a lot there. I think at the time of the recording this, I took Joe Gomez out as my centre-back for this new guy. But I'm probably going to go back to Gomez in defence and put this new guy in the team. It goes to penalties in this game. Andy Robbo. When that happened, don't forget, this is a sudden death, and he does that. And then that guy probably tries to recreate it or something. He fluffs it, and we win the game, which you'll love to see. This guy had a good team. This was the last game with all the rage quits that had happened, with all the wins, with all the losses. This was a game that actually had a big outcome. Like this game, I had one more game left to decide if I got in the higher rank or not, and I actually ended up winning it 3-0 and a rage quit, so I was absolutely tryharding in that game to win it. And as you'll see just briefly right there, 17 wins, we got gold 2, as we did in squad battles right here. Gold 2, I know it's only 3 more wins than we usually got, and probably in less games, but I'm going to take it. I mean, the rewards, in all honesty, probably aren't better, but I wanted that extra 15k and to make some improvements, probably to build myself up to a screen card. I actually want to have most card types, and I want to do more SBCs. I might just invest with that 45k, but I just wanted it. I just wanted more money in the club. I feel like I'm fed up of sitting on like 60k. I want to see my bank balance on like 100k at the moment in FIFA, and Speaking of that, we actually get 4 players to pick out of. We still get 2 red players, but we get 4 to pick out of, which is another bonus. If we would have won 3 more games, maybe if I want to rage quit as much, we could have got 3 red players, but I'll take 2. And it's after the weekend, after the Monday night football, so I don't really see anybody in the Premier League standing out at the moment, so I can't really see many big players getting an inform, not really many that I'd probably want to use, so I don't know about the red player picks. Maybe a super sub or something this week, unless a big Premier League player gets one, but I don't see how. If Marcus Rashford gets one for his goal against Liverpool, although I think it might be slightly undeserved because he scored it was a draw, I would love to see it, because I really would like Rashford up front. Or maybe Jesus scored against Crystal Palace, maybe give him one. It's more likely to be David Silva, because I think he got the man of the match. As you can see here, I was speaking about a centre-back. I didn't say if it was an icon or not, and I didn't say we weren't using his icon swaps yet. I've got in mind the next player we're going to get with our icon swaps, but for now, because we can't get him for another 3 weeks, here we have my first icon or legend or anything I have had in FIFA. Never had an icon, never had a legend. This is the first player, Alexandro Nesta. We're taking Alexis Sanchez right out, who's injured till January, so it was a pretty bad decision to do his ones to watch. But nothing's perfect in this road to glory. There's going to be risks taken to get rewards, and sometimes the risks don't pay off. But this is it for the episode as you look at my OP team, if I don't say so myself without bragging. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video of the FIFA 20 Road to Glory. Peace.